For the past 3 months, we've seen some of our favorite athletes return to the track as we build up to the 2022 World Championships. Honestly, they did not disappoint in producing incredible performances, most notably in the women's 60-meter dash at the World Indoor Championships. Coming into the 60 meters, I must confess that I had a few favorites to medal in this event, such as Mikia Briscoe, who clocked 7.07 seconds at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix in February. Mary Beth Sant Price, with her personal best of 7.04 seconds, which she too ran in February. Double Olympic sprint champion Elaine Thompson Herah, who has a personal best of 6.98 seconds and is ranked in the top 10 women to have broken the 7-second barrier. However, every once in a while, someone fairly unknown emerges from the shadows and steps into the limelight like Ewa Swoboda. This 24-year-old Polish athlete has been making waves in the 60 meters this year, unbeaten in all but one race. But who is Ewa Swoboda? Well, she was the European Indoor Championship silver medalist in 2017 and gold medalist in 2019 in the 60 meters. Then in 2016, she set a new indoor junior 60-meter record in 7.07 seconds. Sadly, she did not make it to the final of the 100 meters at the Rio 2016 Olympics, and a reoccurring heel injury kept her from competing in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. This tells you that Swoboda has had a very rocky start to her sprint career over the last few years, but the tide seems to be turning. Swoboda's 60-meter season this year has been fire. In her home country on February 11, she opened the 2022 season with a national record of 7.04 seconds in Heat 2 at the Orland Cup. Then a few hours later, she broke the national record again in an extraordinary 7 seconds in the finals. But little did we know that her comeback would include dominating the 60 meters for the rest of the indoor season. From then on, Swoboda has been running 7.06, 7.04, and 7.03 seconds for the win. If you look at all these races, she's almost always the first to be out of the blocks. It's like the firing of the gun triggers this immense energy that propels her from start to finish. Seriously, look at the level of power in her starts. Amazing. Hold on, we're not done yet. But before we get to the juiciest part of this video, like what you're seeing so far? Want to see more from Sports Space? Go ahead and like this video. Hit the subscribe button and leave a comment below saying you subscribed, and we will try our best to personally respond to you. Now, the icing on the cake came on March 5th when Swoboda finally dipped below 7 seconds at the Polish Indoor Championships. She finished in 6.99 seconds, breaking the Polish national record for a third time this year. She was clearly over the moon about this trailblazing performance, and who can blame her after having been set back by injury for so long? Unfortunately, she was unable to keep this momentum going into the final indoor race on March 18th, and she had to settle for 4th place, with 1st place going to Mujinga Kambunji, who cruised to a world-leading time of 6.96 seconds. Despite not winning this race, Ewa Swoboda's achievements should be recognized and appreciated. She has the 4 fastest times in the 60 meters this year and has joined the top 10 all-time women's 60 meters list. Let's not forget about her breaking the Polish national record 3 times in 1 year. Why did I just spend all that time explaining who Ewa Swoboda is? Because it's extremely important to note that on February 27th, the speed queen Elaine Thompson Herah was beaten by Swoboda. In what has become her signature, Swoboda blasted out of the blocks, quickly creating a decisive lead. Though Thompson Herah tried to close the gap, it wasn't exactly enough to win. Just 1/100th of a second separated these two women, with Swoboda placing first in 7.03 seconds, followed by Thompson Herah in 7.04 seconds. Nevertheless, had it been a 100-meter race, I strongly believe Thompson Herah would have won, as she was clearly about to overtake Swoboda near the finish line. It's no secret that Swoboda's explosive start gives her the advantage in shorter sprints, especially the 60 meters. On the other hand, everyone knows that Thompson Herah's starts aren't that quick, but she has the top-end speed to maintain and finish her races exceptionally well. And we've seen this time and time again, most recently at the Tokyo Games and the Prefontaine Classic. My bet is that Thompson Herah is using the 60 meters to improve her start in the 100 meters, which is key if she intends to attempt breaking the world record later this year, when the outdoor season begins. To me, that's a smart move. Her 60-meter times have improved since recovering from injury, which tells us that her start is getting better, which should translate into quicker 100-meter times. With this in mind, I don't see Swoboda taking down Elaine outside of the 60 meters, which is good news for all her die-hard fans. But don't start celebrating yet. Thompson Herah is yet to square off against her fierce rival, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who has been gearing up for the outdoor season too. It's clear to us that Fraser-Pryce and Thompson Herah have unfinished business, as both women in the previous season showed us that Flojo's 10.49 seconds 100-meter world record is in reach. Even more thrilling, that world record may soon be just history. It's no longer a matter of if, but when. Now to you, our viewers. Do you think Elaine Thompson Herah will remain unbeaten for the rest of the season? Thanks so much for watching, and go and big up on yourself.